What do Winston Churchill, the Vanderbilts, and newly minted Prince William of Wales and his dad King Charles III all have in common? You guessed it, a perfume. Specifically, Blenheim Bouquet. And hopefully I said that right because the last time I pronounced it, England got mad at me. For this history, let's travel back 120 years to Gilded Age New York. Consuelo Vanderbilt was one of the richest heiresses in the world. She had $20 million, which in today's money, almost $4 billion. She was a very hot commodity on the marriage market. And not just for her money. Look how pretty she was. So pretty. The 9th Duke of Marlborough, definitely saying that wrong, sorry, had a fancy dukedom, but no money to keep up the lifestyle. Consuelo's mom, Alva Vanderbilt, had a divorce scandal going on, and she thought that the best way to deflect was to get her daughter a title by marrying her off to the Duke instead of the man that Consuelo actually loved. All this, by the way, is the subject of a podcast episode that I released last week, so go check that out if you want the full story. So Consuelo and the Duke got married in one of those wedding of the century type events in New York City. Onlookers said that Consuelo's eyes were red and it looked like she'd been crying. Epitome of poor little rich girl. Consuelo was one of what we call the dollar princesses, rich American women who married impoverished aristocrats with titles. Who were some other famous dollar princesses? Cora from Downton Abbey and Jenny Churchill, Winston Churchill's mom. Alright, so after the wedding, the Duke, who was called Sonny as a joke because he had a very melancholy disposition, told Consuelo that he was in love with another woman and only married her to save Blenheim Palace, his ancestral seat. So that marriage started off real great. In the early 1900s, Sonny commissioned Walter Penhaligon, the perfume house Penhaligons that had a royal warrant. He wanted him to create a scent that would remind him of his beloved Blenheim Palace, that Consuelo Vanderbilt's money saved wherever he went. His cousin Winston Churchill was actually BFF with Consuelo, and he was able to get into politics because Consuelo had given Sonny an heir. Winston Churchill was out of the line of succession for the dukedom. Winston Churchill was born at Blenheim Palace, and he also wore the scent. I did a video series during the Queen's Jubilee a few months back, the perfumes worn by the royal family. And Blenheim Bouquet is a signature scent of Prince William, newly of Wales, and his father, the new King Charles III, also a fan. Blenheim Bouquet features lemon, lavender, black pepper, and pine. Definitely check out that classic from Penhaligons. If you're interested in something similar from my collection, I've got two for you. The first one is Gatsby. It smells like a gin cocktail and has lime, tobacco, champagne, and juniper. And Artemisia, which has lemon, sea salt, geranium, and cedarwood, and it smells like the Italian coast. If you want to learn more about the ridiculously wealthy families of Gilded Age New York, check out my podcast and find more historical perfume pairings on my page.